heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
It has rubbed the itch and rash of eczema. See it and study of Rinvoq. This is a new treatment at Rinvoq.com/see the data. Talk to your dermatologist if you're not doing well on your current pill or injection to see if Rinvoq is right for you.
Being a business owner takes hard work and a whole lot of miles. We chose the Capital One Venture X business card. We earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. And with big purchasing power, we can spend more.
Shades.
Don Mattingly's lineup today brought to you by Xfinity. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Marsh, Bowman, Stott, then Garcia, Crawford, and Marchand batting ninth.
Not the typical lineup you would see against a left-handed start. And basically, besides Bowman, Marsh switching spots is basically the same lineup. Gilbert, everyone steps up. Yeah.
One time in tonight. Every 30 years this year. All right, so Tyler Gilbert has already been assessed a pitch timer violation. So one out to second. Sox defense brought to you by Karshi. And Nazi Peters and Ishida from the outfield. Basically, he took too long getting in.
He's a cow. That counts as a pitch.
It does not count as a pitch.
He's only thrown one.
He's thrown one. One, only one. Here's Turner, 1 for 7 in the series, takes off the outside. I guess the thought is that he'll throw through March, right? That's what happened yesterday.
Absolutely.
I don't think he'll stay for stop. Well, unless he gets through this inning quickly. A chocolate shake for Marcelo Sanchez. He's got the tablet, so that's why. Rounded foul. 1-2.
Y'all deal with me.
Upstairs, 2-2. Gilbert is a starting pitcher at one time, threw a no-hitter for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
First start, wasn't it?
Uh-huh. It's a blow in the hands. Line drive out to left field. It's a Nachi, and it's over his head. It's right down towards his place. Hit the throw. It's 2-0. Jumps. And double here, return.
Yeah, Trey caught that one pretty good. And like you said, Ty, I think Nachi thought that was just a line drive right at him. It's a good carry for Trey. And it's a graceful slide in all of baseball.
For 4 hits on this homestand. Takes inside. I think Bryce thought that might be called a striking threat to challenge.
Nice catch, Tom. It's all about anticipation.
Doing it. Gilbert has thrown 6 2/3 coming in today as an opener in his career. He's allowed 1 earned run during that time. So 2-1.
Sunday fun day, huh?
I'm trying to get outside, bro. Tired of trying to sit around waiting on the damn game, bro. I got parlays to watch, dog.
Sweepers, cutters for Gilbert. Then he throws that two-seamer down and into Price. He makes a mistake on the old sweeper. Cutter.
Outside fool.
I know it, bro. I'm trying to get out and do some shit. Real though. I don't know what he said. What he got going on, bro?
Fly ball right field. Sheet is going back toward the fence. He jumps in. Instead.
Let's go, Philly.
Catch it after it popped out of his glove with catch with his bare hand. But a beautiful swing by Price. Got the sweeper, and it didn't get away.
He hit that motherfucker hard.
See, right there, I thought, wow, I thought right now, no. And great send. I don't think anyone was telling my drop that Trey was running.
No, because they had a play.
Damn it.
She did not happy.
Watch that chain link right back, man.
Brendan Marsh takes a strike, 0-1. All right, 1-0 Phillies. They score their 41st first inning run this year. So after the White Sox threaten but don't score in the first, the Phillies do score here in the first. 0-2. Harper, by the way, that RBI is his 37. He has 26 extra base hits. Swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs. First strikeout for Gilbert. And here comes Will Venable. He signals to the bullpen, so it looks like he's going to bring in the guy that was originally scheduled to start today.
He must be tired. He's not jogging out there.
He told me today that he kind of liked when he was running out there. Maybe he forgot. Nissan called the pad here in the first. The Phillies on top. 1-0 over the White Sox.
Damn, they pulling him already?
Unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Let's just get one of everything.
Everything.
Say gas back on the third. What's in your one?
Kraft mac and cheese power. Powered by protein, packed with fiber. The best thing ever is getting.
At a time when the price of tools and everything else only seems to go up, Harbor Freight is working hard to keep prices down. Harbor Freight. Unbeatable deals right now at Harbor Freight's parking lot sale. Don't miss out.
We're all unreasonable about something. For us, it's creating an uncompromising, delicious burger. It's handcrafted, consciously made. It's Maker's Mark, perfectly unreasonable.
With Chewy, pets get their care taken care of. With everything to be their healthiest, happiest selves. Quality meds, supplements, and nutrition at great prices. For help with health, for life with pets, there's Chewy. At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place. Like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That smells really perfect. Ace.
Make your favorite players all-stars. Scan the QR code to cash your 2026 Konami Baseball MLB All-Star Ballot. Visit MLB.com/votes. We vote 5 times a day. David Sandlin, who was scheduled to start today, is coming in after the opener. Tyler Gilbert allowed to run, and now has a runner at second base.
10 innings, 8 strikeouts, 4 walks.
Yeah, he has 2 starts against the Twins. First one, 6 innings, 1 hit, no walks. The next one, 4 innings, 8 hits, 4 walks, and 8 earned. Kind of tough to see a team a second time that
Lego.
fast. Good week. Number 10 prospect in the White Sox organization.
That right there, that's what we call a bad day. Fight on nurse from the back, dude. There you are with that right there.
What that? Man, why you cheesing like that?
Oh, what day was it? All right.
Well, yesterday, too.
Yeah.
It's a pretty close pitch, not challenged by Romo. Close. Sort of an unhittable area.
Yep. It's a great weapon to have. 97 down and away. I don't know what you can do with it.
It's 2-2. He had a 0.75 ERA in 12
Oh my God, dog.
White Sox. They also got him from the Red Sox with Jordan Hicks in a separate deal. He was formerly 11th round pick by the Royals.
They've been around.
Yeah, since 2022. I don't know how you get up on him. Down the way, 3-2.
Daughter was just his sharp.
Did you have a good time?
Spoken to her, so I assume she did. They're pretty fun groups. I'm quite certain they had a blast. A lot more fun about gets a base hit right. Runs.
And ball 4. So first and 6.
With every strikeout thrown this season, AbbVie is donating to help fight cancer. Every strikeout, every game, all season long. Major League Baseball and AbbVie, turning Ks into Ws.
This is a believer. Run scoring position as far as OPS goes, right?
Yep.
Nice for him to add on to that.
Swing foul ball, only 1. Yeah, well, if he had hit it to third, maybe we'd have to move more, right?
Yep. Jason really getting up.
It's a Sunday job.
It really is. Lions and Rock. Stumbling with my seatmate.
Unless they move us again, because they want to play.
That was
He's thrown off going on the right side.
It really
on the left side. Ball 1 strike. Foul back. It's 1-2.
Lovis couldn't quite handle it. Went back down to the Hall of Fame on the back.
Yeah, made everybody happy down there. Well, there's a youngster who wasn't happy because he didn't get the ball. But it was 3 rows away from him. 1-2. Another one on the foul, the third base dugout.
Caught that one on the bounce.
Inside of third. Marcus, I don't know if this will stay in. A little hesitation at the beginning for him. If he would have gotten to the rail, maybe.
Hey, it is a foot or knee or something on there. He's left it pretty good.
I think this is knee against that fence.
Yeah.
Or I should say. Swing on this, and stop, strikes out. Side is retired, but the Phillies do strike first. They get a run on an RBI double by the Showman. We'll head to the second.
Today we went to the beach, and it was this summer, get 1,000 bonus points and a chance to win 250,000 bonus points.
It's an intelligence that saves battery power and updates that happen automatically.
God damn, man. It's been an hour, bro. What the fuck?
It's all you can eat for just $15.99.
It's
Just $15.99 for rolls that come front shrimp, boneless wings, ribs that you can eat. That's unlimited value for $15.99. Applebee's all you can eat for $15.99.
Dive into a Capri Sun for a wave of refreshment. Made with all natural ingredients and no artificial flavors or colors. Capri Sun. Coke, sip, squeeze.
Citizen Stats Leader Citizens, the official bank of the Phils, the highest percentage of runs via the home run. The Phillies and the White Sox are 2 and 3 on that list. It's not a surprise the Phillies are. I was surprised myself when the White Sox were. With their young hitters and Murakami.
Yeah, it is young man. That's not Briscoe's career home.
And he lines that one fouled on right field line. Here's the home run. He did get the home run ball. It was after the Harry Potter walk was being tapped on the head of Sean Rubin. Or Philly.
10 rows up in that second deck.
Yep. Yeah, former Philly pitching. It's kind of like swoosh. It's now the White Sox. Vassell is tapping it right now in the dugout. Next swing. No swing.
Wow. Hey, Jim won't play if Stance is close to third base. Any third base umpire would call him on. There you go. Well, yeah.
Two and one. Ball 2-2. Mentioned yesterday the numbers he had in AAA, 19 home runs that led all minor league baseball. It was 52 games and he had 19 home runs.
Flicker, he better hurry.
He was kind of doing all in one motion. This is the bunt going to the windup.
Could have been one of this. He had the high Gonzalez in the play.
Tigers down to 4, now 3, now 2, 1. Just got it started. Inside ball. That's the first walk that Aaron's given up in his last 4 starts.
It's kind of thing. How about partially whatever that thing he has on his belt? Transmitter. Yeah, because he had this last 2 minutes, he had to go quick. And he
Peters the hitter. Peters 4 break this series. It's a strikeout one. Peters was born, John, February 29, 2000.
So he's only what, 4?
6. He's 6. If he celebrated every leap year, he'd be 6 years old.
But he's got a long career ahead of him.
If he ever wants to tell him he's too old to play, he can say, 20 years. Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm in. How do they do that? They celebrate his birthday before you.
He celebrates on March 1st. Every year.
Stay in February, probably.
Out to right center field. On the run is Crawford. He's not going to get this one, and it is off the top of the wall. Gonzalez was looking at it, so he's held up at third. There may have been fan interference if Gonzalez had tried to score. And the White Sox were looking to see if it was a home run. It looks like the fan did hit it as it was coming down, right?
Yeah,
there.
they just nicked the glove. Wouldn't have went fans. Oh, brought it.
Nah. No, maybe.
Yeah, good play though by Crawford to get that in to keep Gonzalez from scoring, but I got no out second and have to play the infield back.
And 1-0 game here in the second. Romo the batter. Romo was 0 for 3 yesterday. He's 3 for his last 23.
Strikeout here. Strikeout and pop off 2 strikes. Now he's moving their infield in.
Fly ball out to left center field. Tagging at third base is Gonzalez. Crawford has it. Throw goes to third. It'll be a sac fly. I'd say there was no chance he was going to get Gonzalez.
Yeah, I don't think so, but saw Bryson Stott down the dugout to take a look and see if Gonzalez was up early. It's more than meeting than it was phase, but they didn't really want to third. He was timed out. Now he stepped up third and both runs.
Watch the play and the runner. I thought he was okay. Fine. And now Nishida shows bunt, takes out.
That's a strike.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the house of loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up in last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Lanning. and there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference.
He's going to let it go. Holds it in on the left. Touchdown, Oregon. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Still looking on the move. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position. It's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Might be calling a hot route. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Now on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's out past the 35. Got a lot of room to the right. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
They're set to kick.
Sheesh.
You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got room to work. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of them, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge.
Turning it on! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Trying the left side. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you. Angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Zings it complete to the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Going to swing it on second down. Safe completion on the screen.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. And you can give all the credit.
Roll might as well go for it.
No chance and call for the false start. The Nittany Lions will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Wants to fire on second down. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Quarterback making adjustments. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
Stank on stank.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to pop the draw. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a kick, make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
So after that incompletion, fourth down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense, and this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
He could almost smell the red zone from where he made that fair catch, but it is tremendous field position for this offense. And Oregon...
Trina High. Eyes.
You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job on the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
This time he's got his man, and he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind them.
The give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down and brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position.
I was about come back and say you can win, but
just a short pass to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The play action fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lanning. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Ducks want to move quickly. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most. There he goes! Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Ducks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Running behind that left side. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. That's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
Bringing the heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Floating away. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down...
Time to make a decision.
He'll pull it down. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize 4th down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the first down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by 4th down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive.
Damn.
Here's the handoff. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. No good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Handoff from the gun. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets it out to the 40-yard line, give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Punt is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right down the middle. Got him downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And this is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Got the first himself. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. And they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Under fire. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going for the big play. Oh, he had him. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Hand off from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. On target to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete.
Breaks into the open. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down at the 41-yard line to pick up a 5 and enough for a first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay in nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football and the running quarterback. And you see why it pays dividends. More speed on the field when the QB does take off to go get him on the ground and force a 4th down.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Across the 45. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fakes to grab. Turning it on. Sweet spin. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Off the play fake on 1st down. It's complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. Look.
Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man on the outside. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Here's the pressure. Dumps it off in the flats. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring in for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made him tackle.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. It'll be a draw. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw.
Bro, you got to stop that shit, dog. You got to stop that shit, bro.
This is the time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him
Nah, I'm laughing, bro. See, fuck it. If I knew how to do it, I would do it too.
They've got it at the 40.
I don't know how to do that shit.
Trying to keep the chains moving. They bring it down, and pick up the first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great.
Oh.
Every yard has been hard to come by.
Defensive
These
play
are
of the
some
game.
of the best runs
We just got to get out of
and it's happening at the most important
Defensive play of the game. That's a deal.
bro. Can't do nothing with it. You can't get nothing off. Routes can't develop. Boys already in the backfield.
Great play by
So,
Bryce.
you know,
That's a defensive play.
just got to recruit.
Keep this thing marching.
Appreciate it, bro, because I got to get out here.
Got a really nice lead here late.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
We can definitely speed through it.
And the Ducks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this run game.
Not doing that.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down.
Man, I got kicked up.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
There's always a way down.
Continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach.
I can get there at like 225.
Still throwing the football, still
Give me a quick signing.
I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, Phyllis, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, Phyllis, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Look at that. Boys is already in there. Boys is already in there. I can't do nothing with that.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard.
That's all. We'll game plan for the Big Ten championship.
There he goes.
Wow,
let's speed it up.
Moving and give them a first down.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down. It's late in the fourth quarter.
Everybody stay healthy, man. Let's get out of here. Go back to the East Coast. Look at that. Look at that. 72 has been on his ass the entire game, bro. The entire game.
And the Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Finds his tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just hates trying to do work. Here on third down for this offense.
The extra pass. 5, 6.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a
Vargas,
first
who's
down.
0 for 2. And a pivotal
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
That was after the White Sox had scored a couple of runs. Popped out to the second out. If he had taken the walk, or if he had challenged it, it would have floated at the bases.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And he was kind of teetering, yes.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them.
Nah, we ain't got no chance. No chance. Yeah, man, we're going to have to, we're going to have to figure this out for the Big Ten. Because our line just ain't what it is.
Fires on the move.
Yeah.
It's picked off, and they ruin the
Just
drive with a
hooks it to
turnover.
left center. It's hanging up there.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got to you bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
You know, that's actually my son's. Go ahead, you can take it, Mike.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy, make sure they know where he is at all times.
Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.
If you're a tool person looking for high-quality, affordable tools, we know where to find them. Harbor Freight. Right now, Harbor Freight's parking lots.
Really seemed as if they weren't on the same level.
Mac and cheese. I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese David.